Hello, hi. I'm Marathip. We are going to discuss about the impact of different roles of life in perspective of understanding the success and the very much feeling of victimization that uh, when the person has a feeling that I'm victim of being born in my family. I'm a victim of not able to learn in good school or in private school. When the person has feeling my boss or my manager is very pathetic or is very miserable in terms of not being very kind on the employee and the worker, and so on. So we are going to discuss in this part 2 about how we can understand this thinking of victimization in order to achieve our goals, in order to design our goals. Until we will not get rid of these things, we cannot achieve anything. And even if we could do, these will be very temporarily. So I'm coach and trainer Marathip. I will try to help you the true and the best understanding which can drift your life towards success and the way how it should be according to your mindset and in a truly manner. So last in a part 1, we discuss about the impact of genes, impact of lineage, impact of history of a family or a society on a person. Now, like I said earlier, we are going to discuss the other current phenomena, which is your family, your teacher, your school, your college, your university, your town, your society, and your office, your business colleague, etc. Now, how these are all influencing on your life, positively or negatively. I'm assuming that negatively at the moment, because that's creating a very pathetic, very pessimistic, and very victimized type of feeling in your mind throughout your life nowadays. And if you are not able to understand this thing, how to get rid of and how you should consider these things in your life, you are not able to design your goals of your life in particular role. First of all, you need to understand that there is no as such fundamental reality in genes that we discuss in part 1. The second thing is there is no genuine reality in the environment influencing your life as far as your freedom of choose or power of choice is concerned. What I mean that the reality is environment does not impact on your life until you authorize the environment. I'm again telling you again, environment including your parents, your siblings, your friends, your family, your business associates, your boss, your manager, your school fellows, your town fellows, your society, politicians, and iconic personalities around you cannot impact on your life until you authorize them to do them. You can also add the weather, whether it's hot or is warm or is cold outside. You may consider myself as what type of things I'm talking about. These are very much impactful, and I am emphasizing these cannot influence on you, no matter whether I'm authorizing or not authorizing it. This is true, my friend. This is very much true, and that's a secret. The people who have known this secret through the virtues of mentoring, through the virtues of self-discipline based, constant research-based mindset, or through coach, or through great people. And that is our ultimate reality. Now I'm going to tell you how it cannot impact on your life. Have you imagined the example of two twins? Two boys are born, for example, in a home, and obviously both have the same genes from the same parents, right? But when they've grown up, when they are brought up, and when they become adult, what is going to be happen? Do you know? There was a reality that one person became a graduate and very productive, very civilized, very courteous, very kind, and absolutely best character, and very successful in every role of life. Whereas the other person who have the same genes is in jail now because of so many crimes he has done, from his teenage to youth, and now he's 25 and he's in jail because of series of crime, like I said. Why this is? They have the same genes. Their parents are same. Their grandparents are same. Their grandparents are same. Why both are different? Yes, there is, at the moment there is a different environment grown up. They have been raising in a different type of environment. One possibly in a very best and ideal environment, where parents were very caring, very taking the first person out of doing as a trustworthy, loving, and all kindness of the parents and teachers on that child, and also the other factors would be impacting on this. Therefore, the result is he was an excellent postgraduate, successful entrepreneur, and making a contribution in the life. Whereas the other, we can assume that he has terrible, might be ignore behavior from the parents. Probably teacher did not like him. Probably some friends made him a feeling, or you are that, You cannot do it. You can't do it. You can't do it. Oh, this is not for you. This is not for you. You should do this. You do this. You do this. This type of thing made him so frustrated. So he changed the track of his life. No matter he had very good genes from his parents. Like I said, his other brother is raising and bringing up perfectly with the same genes as well. And now he has chosen the very wrong path of mediocrity, path of failure. And now that's why they are in the jail. My question to you, how do you see this? So first thing, genes could not impact on the life significantly. Second, environment. From the bringing up, when the child is being looked after, turn into student, into teenage, brought up in a different environment, will make a difference. But if that person will authorize that type of upbringing, that is my point. In further, it is also impactful that a person who is going to be raised in very different environment could be a very entirely different person. Why is that? For example, a person who's brought up in a very unhealthy environment. For example, he is an orphan. He does not have had the money to buy anything. But he could not go to school probably. He could not learn skills and the fundamental ingredients of life, of academic life, of professional life. But he's very good. He's superb. His temperament is amazing. Nobody is involved in any collision with that person. There is many people that they're born and raised in a very pathetic and unhealthy environment, but they are very great people. Why is that? Have you seen these type of people around you? I think so. I have seen a lot of people. I'm not talking about they are rich at the end of the life, or they got a very big house, or they earn a very higher degrees from the prestige institutions. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about in terms of his character building. I'm talking about in terms of delivery of basic and advanced value-based mindset and the discipline and interdependent relationship point of view. I'm also talking about in terms of integrity, his humility, his power to choose different things. No matter he is not rich, no matter he do not have a good job or business or status in the society, there are people. So my question is, environment does not impact on his, because he did not authorize the people and environment to influence in his life. then why he is behaving perfectly an ideal person? Probably he would be a very hardworking and very honest as well. How? But his upbringing is not very great. The answer is very much in my question. 100% he must be practicing the thing which is missing, which I'm talking about. That his parents, his teachers, his school, his office, business, neighbors, or childhood bringing did not reshape his life. He is a man of parts. He is a man of values. And how he is? Because of power of choice. Because of absolutely he knows how to master our life. How to pick a more good thing out of many good things. He holds his patience. He is a very proactive person. He is an initiative lover, and he is an initiative master person. He wins privately himself or herself. But if power of choice, if we ignore at the moment, the person is whether going to be a very good or a very bad or less good. So our assumption is probably they have a very good genes from their parents and from their history, from their lineage, or they have a very good environment and upbringing from their parents. But that's not the reality, like I said. I believe, and it's proven scientifically, if you give high caliber of love and affection to any person, the result will be he will be loving and high caring person to his next people, and they will be caring and lover to the next people, and that will go on. It's a natural principle, my friend, and natural principle never lie. Natural principle never changes. These are the universal truth. So these universal truths cannot be changed. And if that person who have a bad past or bad upbringing will remain a wonderful person, a great successful person in all roles with average level of achievement in his life or her life. So let's come back to the first thing about that the person is not the product of nature, genes, lineage. And the second is a person is not the product of environment. Yes, many people around us, they believe opposite of this. They are very much concerned about the genes, the race, the nature, the history. Many people. their their relationships are based on this very basic lies, or we call it rational lies, to the other people. And that is true. And the other people are also saying that they are very much product of environment. How they are up, their upbringing is going on, they will become like this. Yes, that is very much impactful. I agree. But there is a third dimension of this action-oriented life. And that will be concluded in the next part. What is that? But before that, you have to believe that a person is not the product of nature and neither nurture. I deeply respect the Freudian psychological interpretation of child upbringing theories. Yes, they have served the humanity. But their paradigm of see a child is very different than it should be. They see, Freudian theories are saying that what man is because of their childhood. What I am now is because of my childhood experiences. It's partially true, but it's not completely true. Because there is another reality which is beyond these things. Hundreds of thousands people around us, they are not the example of this Freudian theory based product. Their childhood is very miserable, but their current is superb, marvelous, inspiring. I'm using the word inspiring. Lot of Olympians, many gold medalists, silver medalists, bronze medalists in Olympics, in national or international sports, if you go into their history, they have a very different life, very bad nursing, full of ignorance, full of negligence, full of unprivileged type of thing. But their current is amazing, really inspiring for the next generations. What making them unique is nature or nurture, or there is third force, which is their self, their spiritual power, because they have known the meaning of life. They don't bother where they came from. They don't bother how they have been brought up recently. But they know that how to live the life in next moment, after 1 hour, tonight, tomorrow. They plan the day 1 day in advance. They are super people. They know how to maintain self-discipline by following the everlasting time management principle, how to prioritize, how to making a healthy relationship based on win-win, how to synergize with their teams, how they can ignore the differences of others, and they constantly renewing themselves. Body, mind, heart, spirit are constantly renewing so that they can become the leaders of their life in their roles. They are leaders as their dad, they are leaders as mom, they are leader as an officer, a secretary, a manager. They are leaders as a teacher. In any role, they are leader as a cleaner, for example. They are leader as a technician. Whatever the role they are doing, they have a sense of peace in their mind. They don't want to become a millionaire, but they have enough average earning so that they can live happily with their families, successfully, and they can inspire the others because they have found their voice. And they are contributing to inspire the other people's life. They are inspiring continuously. And this is the third and ultimate dimension. So let's conclude the whole discussion that you are not product of your genes. You are not product of your environment. These are the false paradigms. But you are product of choice and the decision which you are making today. And that is a correct principle-based paradigm. All successful peoples ever in history or current they are living around you or in your society, they are following this very much principle. And I'm inviting you to live your life accordingly. Don't feel victimized person as yourself, as people has brought to you in your recent life, in your very past life, or just now. You are unique in your power. You are unique in your spiritual intelligence. You are unique in your physical intelligence. You are unique in your profession. You are unique in your own learning. But how to use them? You must have a mentor. You must have a connection with your coach. You must understand and study a positive literature, a success literature. Go to library, meet the mentor and coaches around you, ask and take the readings from them, read them, apply them, and you will see the difference in your life. There is no any shortcut and rocket science that you have to do and then you will get success and will get rid of this victim thinking. There is only one sequential development and using the power of choice that will enable your space between stimulus and response. And you need to enlarge that space and observe between both of edges. The more narrow space between stimulus and response, the more miserable and frustrated life you will be. More anger, more reactive mental state you will be achieving. And this is a science that you can also take the help from the coaches and trainer, how you can create that space. What is this science? And that is, I will be telling you in next of my live session. We are educating our clients of how to find their voice, how to excel in their life, how to keep the time management, how to find the purpose of life, how to set the goals, how to maintain the discipline, how to create amazing relationships with your spouse, including husband and wife, and kids, with your boss or manager, or lot of things. So I can help you in this as well. If you are interested, my clients are all over the world, including USA, UK, Canada, Australia, United Arab Emirates, India, Pakistan, and we are building a community where we can make a difference. So if you are interested, you can visit my website, which is www.lifemasterysuccess.com, my blog, which is www.marathipalishad.com, and you can send your details to me, to my team, on email address, which is lifemasterysuccess@gmail.com. And just send me the details, and we will be online to give you a free session. Many people are paying for these life-changing sessions, but you can all get the free live session as well, because we want to make a significant difference in your life, and we want to see your face with successful impression, and the smile, the genuine smile. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, we request you to spread it to your friends and family, or people who needs to watch and learn the message in this video. Thank you. All the best, and wish you a very great life.